The walking trick. That's saving thousands of seniors from dangerous falls. Did you know that every 15 seconds a senior suffers a fall somewhere in the world, and that these falls are one of the main causes of fractures, hospitalizations, and even the loss of independence after the age of 60? What few people realize is that there's a simple walking trick that has helped thousands of older adults avoid serious accidents. It costs nothing, can be practiced at home, and, most importantly, is backed by science. Researchers from Kyoto University in Japan found that older adults who apply this walking technique experience nearly 60% fewer falls per year. It's a simple method, but it needs to be done with intention, and it can completely transform how safe and confident you feel when walking. In today's video, you'll understand what's wrong with the way most seniors walk. You'll discover how to adjust your stride to regain balance, and you'll hear real-life stories of people who change their lives with this simple daily habit. If you're over 60, if you've ever felt afraid of falling, or if you know someone who needs this information, stay with me until the end, because once you learn to walk like this, you'll never walk in fear again. Number 1. The most common mistake that makes seniors trip. As we age, our body naturally changes. But one of the most dangerous and most common mistakes in later life is something many don't even notice: dragging the feet while walking. It may seem harmless, but this small habit greatly increases the risk of tripping and falling, especially on carpets, uneven flooring, or small steps. According to a study from the Stanford University School of Medicine, this kind of shortened gait, which is very common among seniors, can increase the risk of falls by up to 40%. Why? Because when you drag your feet, you lose the ability to quickly adapt your step when facing unexpected obstacles. It also reflects a loss of neuromuscular control and reduced focus while walking, both of which raise your fall risk. Take, for example, Mr. David Lynn, age 76. He was independent and loved gardening. But one morning, as he walked across his porch carrying a watering can, he caught the toe of his shoe on a slightly raised tile. He didn't fall hard, but he landed awkwardly and fractured his wrist. The injury wasn't just physical. He became anxious, avoided walking alone, and even stopped tending his garden. During his recovery, a physiotherapist analyzed his walking style: short steps, barely lifting his feet. With guidance, David learned the simple walking trick you're about to discover. Step by step, he rebuilt his confidence. Today, he's back to walking confidently in his garden, and says the trick changed his life. If you're still watching, comment number 1, like this video, and subscribe to Health and Vigor. This helps us continue bringing life-changing health tips to older adults around the world. Number 2. The mindful step trick that changes everything. Now that you understand the most common mistake seniors make while walking, it's time to learn the simple trick that can truly transform the way you move. It's called the mindful step, and it's much more than just walking. This technique reactivates your brain, improves balance, and has been scientifically shown to reduce the risk of falls in older adults. In a long-term study conducted by Kyoto University in Japan, over 600 seniors were followed for 12 months. Those who practiced the mindful step technique experienced 58% fewer falls than the control group. That's a life-changing result from something that's free, simple, and safe to practice daily. But what exactly is the mindful step? It's a walking method based on 3 key actions, each one designed to engage both your body and your brain. Lift your foot with intention, as if you're showing the bottom of your shoe to someone behind you. This prevents foot dragging and helps your brain become more aware that you're actively moving. Land your foot in a sequence: heel first, then the middle of the foot, then the toes. This helps activate your body's natural pressure sensors and strengthens your sense of balance. Keep your eyes focused about 3 steps ahead, not down on your feet. This simple shift improves your posture and helps you anticipate any obstacles in your path. It may sound like a subtle change, but it can make a massive difference. With this mindful habit, your body begins to walk with rhythm, control, and greater awareness. And beyond that, it stimulates your vestibular system, which is essential for balance and even helps strengthen brain connections related to coordination and memory. Take, for example, Mrs. Clara Jenkins, age 81. After a sudden fall while stepping off her front porch, she began walking less and avoiding outdoor errands. But during a community wellness class, she was introduced to the mindful step technique. At first, it felt awkward, like she was learning to walk all over again. But within just 2 weeks, she noticed her legs felt stronger. Her fear of falling began to fade. Today, Clara walks to her local library and grocery store with ease, saying she feels like she owns her steps again. If you've made it this far, comment number 2 below, like the video, and make sure you're subscribed to Health and Vigor. Turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming tips to protect your mobility, your confidence, and your independence at every age. Number 3, strengthen your ankles and avoid the domino effect of falls. Learning to walk with awareness is a huge step forward. But here's something equally important. If the muscles and joints that support your steps are weak, the risk of falling remains high, no matter how carefully you walk. That's why the next step is to strengthen your ankles, toes, and lower legs. These areas act as the foundation of every step you take, and for the mindful step technique to truly work, your foundation needs to be strong and responsive. A study published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy in the U.S. found that older adults with weak ankle muscles are 3 times more likely to fall, even if their balance appears stable. In simple terms, when your base is weak, your whole body becomes unstable. One wrong step can trigger a chain reaction, like a domino effect, that leads to serious injury. The good news? You can start strengthening this region today, safely and effectively, right from the comfort of your home. Here are 2 simple exercises anyone can do. Calf raises. Stand up, place your hands on the back of a sturdy chair for balance, and slowly raise your heels off the ground until you're standing on your tiptoes, then lower back down in a controlled motion. Repeat this movement 10 to 15 times per day. It strengthens the muscles that power your stride. Towel scrunches. Sit in a chair and place a small towel flat on the floor in front of you. Using only your toes, try to pull the towel toward you. This movement activates the small, stabilizing muscles in your feet and improves the connection between your feet and brain. These aren't just physical exercises, they're also neuromuscular retraining. They rebuild your body's trust in itself. Step by step, they reconnect your brain to your stride. Take, for example, Mr. James Carter, age 79. After 2 sudden falls in his kitchen, he lost confidence in even getting out of bed. He became hesitant, avoiding movement, even inside his own home. But with the help of a home physiotherapist, James started doing simple calf raises and towel scrunches daily. Within a few weeks, he said he began to feel the floor again. Today, he walks through his home with stability and even steps outside for short walks without fear. If you've followed along this far, comment number 3 below and share this video with someone who could benefit from these simple but powerful tips. You never know. It might be the start of a life-changing shift for someone you care about. Number 4. Walking with awareness improves balance onto memory. Most people see walking as just a physical activity. But here's something truly surprising. Walking with awareness actually activates deep areas of the brain and may even help prevent cognitive decline, including forms like Alzheimer's disease. A study from Harvard Medical School in the United States showed that regular mindful walking increases brain activity in regions responsible for attention, motor planning, and short-term memory. Why? Because when you walk while consciously focusing on your body and your surroundings, you enter a state scientists call active presence. In this state, the brain steps out of autopilot mode and begins to work with greater clarity, alertness, and control. And there's more. Research from the University of British Columbia in Canada found that older adults who practiced mindful walking had greater gray matter density in the hippocampus, the brain region directly tied to memory and learning. In simple terms, mindful walking isn't just good for your legs, it's good for your brain. Take, for example, Mrs. Nora Fields, age 76. She used to take a short walk around her neighborhood park each morning. It was routine, mechanical, just getting her steps in. But after learning about mindful walking, she made a few small changes. She focused on her foot placement, adjusted her posture, and synced her breathing with each stride. After just a few weeks, something unexpected happened. She felt mentally sharper. She stopped forgetting appointments, started sleeping more soundly, and even rekindled her love for crossword puzzles, something she hadn't done in years. In her own words, "It's like my mind wakes up when I walk with purpose." So yes, walking with awareness doesn't just help prevent falls, it's a workout for your brain too. A simple, accessible way to support both body and mind. If you've made it this far, type number 4 in the comments and leave a like. These small actions help Health and Vigor grow and reach more people who are looking for safe, natural ways to age with strength, clarity, and independence. Number 5. The right shoes can keep you safe or make you fall. You can learn to walk mindfully. You can strengthen your ankles. You can even train your brain to stay sharp. But if your feet are trapped in the wrong shoes, all of that effort can go to waste. Yes, your choice of footwear can mean the difference between a confident step and a dangerous fall. According to research published in the Footwear Science Journal, nearly 45% of falls in older adults are linked to inappropriate shoes. And here's what's even more surprising. Many of those falls happen inside the home. So what exactly makes a shoe unsafe? Loose-fitting slippers, slippery soles, no heel support heavy, or overly rigid sneakers. These types of shoes interfere with your step control, throw off your balance, and increase the chance of tripping. On the other hand, a safe and supportive shoe should have a rubber, non-slip sole, offer firm heel support, be lightweight, sturdy, and comfortable, close securely with Velcro or laces, and ideally, have a rounded front to prevent catching on carpets or uneven flooring. Take Mr. Daniel Ong, age 82. He used to wear open-back slippers around the house, comfortable but risky after 2 falls, one in the bathroom, another near the laundry area. He decided to change. He switched to a lightweight closed shoe with a Velcro strap and a grippy sole. Within just a few weeks, he noticed something had shifted. "I feel like my feet stick to the ground now," he said. "I walk with more confidence." So here's the takeaway. If you want every step to count, start with your shoes. Choose footwear that works with your body, not against it. If you've watched this far, type number 5 in the comments and share this video with someone you love. Because every senior deserves to walk with safety and peace of mind. We often hear that the body gets weaker with age, but the truth is, with the right movement, the body can regain confidence, balance, and dignity. Every mindful step you take, every small change in how you walk, is your way of telling your body, "I'm still here, I still can, I'm still going far." Because walking in later life isn't just about getting from one place to another. It's about freedom. It's about independence. It's about living without fear of the ground beneath your feet. If this message resonates with you, leave it in the comments and share it with someone who deserves to feel strong, steady, and free. This is Health and Vigor, walking with you every step of the way.